Hi, it's me, Elay Understood. I'm gonna read something from out of one of my books I wrote, Lyrics from Scratch. I want to thank all the people who got a copy. Once again, it's called Lyrics from Scratch. And see, that's my picture on the back when my hair was different though. See, can you see it? It's a glare, but that's me. In the back of this is the front. Lyrics from Scratch by Elay Understood. That's me. And I'll read the back of it. It says, "What's the point in writing a love song and you don't even share it? So I sat and thought about it over and over again. No point in prologuing the inevitable. It's obvious this book is a book of poems. Love poems of a broken heart. Love poems about a possible recovery from a broken heart. Question mark. Here I go, bearing my precious young and tender heart to the world once again. P.S. Dinner is served." So I'll read this page here. It's from a poem I wrote about when you're high. It was about a guy who I did fall in love with. I don't think I was trying to, but it happened. I fell in like with him first. You know, like everybody fall in like, L-I-K-E. I wasn't expecting to fall in L-O-V-E. Dun dun. Houston, we have a problem. So this is my actual words out of here. I'll read them. I don't even remember what I wrote. It's been a while. But it says, "He always told me he loved me when he was either drunk or high. But when he was sober, and especially in person, I was all I got. Then I finally got an I love you too, or in love you, babe, or love you, like L-O-V, not L-O-V-E, you, not Y-O-U, but you, that's it, the letter. Man, I wish he could have told me those words when he wasn't high. It hurt me and made me feel embarrassed because when in all actuality, I knew the bitter reality of it all, the situation we were in. The situation I had gotten myself into. The facade was fading thin and fading thin way too soon for me. I wanted it. I wanted us to go on longer than what it was. Y'all ever been in a situation like that? I'm carrying on. I wanted it to go on a little longer, but my body and mind, or maybe my heart, were telling me and making me feel otherwise. And I think I almost hated it. Almost hated the feeling that I almost just about ran out of a place to escape to keep me rooted and grounded. I needed this to feel strong enough to get through another terrible work week, to get through another week in life. In life of mine that at that point in time, which was horrible. I just needed a place to belong for a while. I needed a place to escape. I wanted and needed belonging, if only temporary. But it looked like my temporary wasn't long enough. Having said that, you ever, unfortunately, come on people, like the person, but you knew it wasn't going anywhere. Let's just be honest. But you liked the fact that when you went over there, you escaped your mind, you forgot about all your stupid problems. Stupid problems meaning that little things adding up to big things. And that was in maybe he said it too, but Janae's song, you know, little things adding up to big things and big things basically getting worse. So just stuff you don't address, or the little things like why he didn't do this, why she didn't do that, what's wrong with him, you know, just stupid stuff that we let go unchecked because we don't address it at the first time because we think it's just so stupid maybe to blow over. They won't do that again. But, you know, the second time, like, okay, really? And maybe even the third time, like, okay, after this third time, I'm going to see that this is a pattern and that this little thing it is turning into a big thing because they thinking that it's okay, obviously, or they thinking it's okay because you're not saying anything, but you get in an argument because you like, you too grown, you shouldn't even be doing this anyways, what's wrong with you? I shouldn't even have to tell you. I shouldn't even have to come up and tell you about this little stuff, this chicken shit. Yeah, I said it, cause this channel is no longer for the children. They have their own section now. So you don't even want to have to address this grown A man or grown A woman about some bird brain stuff that you feel they already should know about. That's why you let it cascade on, because you like, he like 103 years old. He been around the world and you know, he still ain't got it together. She still ain't got it together. So that's what that, it was on page 27 in Lyrics from Scratch, and I'll put the link down at the bottom so where you can buy the book at and read more about me and see all the other books I've written. But it's just like, oh my gosh, you want to escape from that. You want to escape from the stress, the fact that maybe you have bills to pay, maybe the fact that you just want to go somewhere else outside of your house. That's where I was at that point in time. You just don't want to be at home because that's where all the stress is, the stupidity, the stuff that it's so simple and basic, you just too tired to address because even the thought overwhelms you. Like, I can't even believe I got to tell this 45-year-old ABCs. ABCs. You know, it's like that. So when I was with this guy, it was nice because I got to go away from it all. Away from it all, and I forgot about everything, you know, just away from it all. Had something to drink, or even if we didn't have anything to drink, just chilling outside, you know, simple stuff like that. It's like, ooh, I'm good for the weekend, you know, just give me my strength for the weekend over here with him, then I know I can tackle the rest of the week. But Thursday come, you know, I'm back down again, you know, I'm wore out, you know. Back then, my mental, I was like, I'm tired, I can't keep fighting this, I can't keep faking the funk that everything got right at my crib, and it's not, you know. Everybody go through that. So, you know, that's what this piece was about, because I ended up falling in love with him. I knew he loved me, but I knew at the same time he had something going on. Now, he wasn't married. I know that for sure. So, I'm good with that. But I just knew, did he have a girlfriend? I couldn't prove it. But I knew he was hesitant on some things. You know, a little too hesitant. Probably was scared of the fact that I know he was falling for me, but that scared him. Because neither of us was really expected to fall for one another. So, you know, especially for a man. You fine like that. You ain't trying to fall in love with nobody who's that young. You like, I still want to play the field, mama. I ain't mean to fall in love with this girl. I didn't know she was going to come so soon in my life. You know, I only slept with 15 girls. I want to sleep with 100,000 more if I think about settling down. And plus, he didn't have kids neither. So I know that was the biggest issue. He did love me. But I don't think he was expecting to fall in love with me so soon, because that meant he had to, with me. And you know, if you're a good girl, you know, with me, he didn't want to have to, you know, do the ring thing, or just not even the ring thing at that time, because it was still too soon to even think about marriage. If that even came into play, it's too soon. I mean, you know, for a guy, this is what I'm seeing with him. Why have to get buckled down into something that's almost as similar to a marriage so soon when you weren't expecting it? That's just like if a woman wants to get pregnant one day, she ended up getting pregnant like 10 years ahead of her planned schedule. It's just like that, pretty much. You know, they want it. Most people want it, but it's just, it wasn't the right time. That's it. It wasn't the right time. And even if I can fix the clock to not have met that person and moved it up to when he was ready, it still wouldn't worked out. I could just tell that, you know, it just wasn't the right time, but it was a good milestone. It was a good lesson learned. I could say that it was a good lesson learned. So if I had to do life all over again, I would definitely factor that portion of my life back into my life, because I wouldn't be who I am and where I am if that hadn't happened. So I can't say that is a good thing. So you guys have to make sure when you get into stuff like that, not to beat yourself up over it, but just look back and be like, yo, if this hadn't happened, I wouldn't be rocking rough and tough with my Afro puffs. Okay. You know, I'm putting age on myself, but you remember that lady with the Afro puffs? So just think of it that way. You know, you have to, when life gives you lemons, you have to do your absolute best to make lemonade. That's the only way to stay sane. So I want to thank all my subscribers for tuning in, watching, listening, yada yada yada. Thank you for the ones who bought my book. Once again, the link is at the bottom of this this page, so you can hop to that too. You guys have a good day. Tell me what you think about the book once you read it. Tell me about the book to those who have read it. Have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Oh yeah, top right hand corner, click that YouTube page, because remember, that's the YouTube page for kids. YouTube page for kids, LA for kids, ELAY, the number 4 kids. Go there, guys, because that's just for you. LA understood now. It's kind of for the mature audience. Guys, have a good day.